as some of you has started on your style journey, you may have worked your way up to using different patterned shirts. If you got the shirts that I suggested from my Young Professional Starter Kit, that included a stripe shirt like this one. But what happens if you want to step it up a little further and use a pattern that's a little bit more bold, like this very large butcher stripe here? A lot of customers that I had in my time as a clothier told me they didn't think that a shirt like this could work. A shirt like this would be too bold for them and that it would not look right. I'm going to show you today 3 different ways that I proved them wrong. We start out with something a little bit easy, a little bit of a slow pitch. We've got these gigantic yellow stripes. What works with yellow? We've got blue. So here's lovely summer smart casual wedding outfit. I've chosen a cotton linen blend for the coat, and I've chosen my pin and square to coordinate with them. Just different blues and things like this. This is probably going to be what you're going to get the most mileage out of a shirt like this with. But this isn't by any means everything you can do with it. But this is a great place to start. If you've got patterns that you're nervous about, then you can start by integrating them into your wardrobe in a more casual way, and then you can look for ways to dress them up. But surely my customers would say to me, there's no way this would work with a tie, right? Well, wrong. Check this out. We remember the elements of pattern mixing. When you put different patterns together, you want to do different scales. So with this large stripe, I've chosen this more spread apart motif tie. You could also do something that has more texture to it, like a knit, but this is a great way to pair this with a sport coat and dress it up a little bit with a tie. And of course, you always want to include your pocket square, which I've chosen. There's a little bit of blue in here with the artwork, but also the yellow that pairs with the shirt. We've got this going, and we can actually make it work. But surely we couldn't. We've done 2 sport coats so far. Surely we couldn't take this all the way up to wearing it with a suit, could we? Well, wrong again. Let me show you one more thing. Now we've gone all the way up to business formal. And not only have we gone up to business formal, I'm so committed to the idea that a shirt like this can work that I've chosen my 3-piece dark charcoal suit, which is one of the most formal pieces of clothing I own, to show you how well this can work. I chose a burgundy tie, and then I found a square with some gold and some red in it to show off the color mixing and pattern mixing all together. But one of the reasons that this is probably one of my favorite outfits I've shown off in this video is how nice that this looks with the vest as well. I really like the way that the thick stripes on the sleeves come out from the vest or the waistcoat, depending on where you're from and what vocabulary you grew up with. There it is. So don't be afraid of large patterns like thick stripes on shirts. You can use them at all levels of your wardrobe if you want to for your self-expression, and you can really have fun with them.